another session of teen yoga. I hope you are enjoying these classes. I am thoroughly enjoying making them. Even just a few moments of movement a day is going to boost your mood, help you sleep better, help you deal with your stress, your emotions. So please get moving, get moving, get moving. So it's early morning for me today, so I feel like we should focus on just allowing the body to start to open and relax. Usually when you wake up, you're a little more tight and tense. So we'll take the poses a little deeper today, but we're gonna move slow so that we can really honor our bodies and help ourselves to stay well. So thanks for tuning in, and let's get started. Find a comfortable seat on your mat. Let's sit up really tall. Let the spine rise, but relax the shoulders. Take a deep breath through your nose and exhale through the mouth. Again, deep breath in and out through the mouth. Let's pull the shoulders up and back, up and back. Good. Let's go forward, up, and forward. Feels so good. Let's start to move the rib cage. I'm going to bring my hands by my sides. I'm going to go to the left, down, and back up. So I just scratched my forehead. When you're doing yoga, you're supposed to fight the urge to move, to do things you don't need to do, like fix your hair or your shirt. So I've been practicing a long time and I still didn't fight that urge. I scratched my forehead. So don't be hard on yourself. A few more times. I'm just switching, going left and right, just kind of waking up the center of my body. And then I'll walk my hands forward. I'm trying to stay seated here, relax my forehead. I feel this on the side of my thighs. I'm really grounding into my seat. If you can, bring the forearms down and relax the forehead as you press back. And let's rise up from there. We're going to come to hands and knees here. I'm going to step my left foot forward, and I'm going to just start to press my hips forward. I'm going to start to walk this leg out to the edge of my mat. My right leg is pressed back as far as I can, and I'm just pressing my hips forward and down. I'm going to rock a little left and right. And as you see, my foot comes off the mat a little bit. I'm just kind of loosening up my hips here. Taking deep breaths. Trying to keep my mind in it, right? So trying to stay mindful. And then I'll switch legs. So I'm going to bring that right leg forward to the edge. I'm going to try to walk that left leg back a little. And I'm just pressing forward a little bit and then inviting a little bit of rocking. And I'm breathing. Trying to loosen up the body. Awesome. Let's step it back for downward facing dog. I want to press my heels back towards the edge of the mat. And if your back is super rounded here, maybe bend your knees a little so you can get it nice and flat, and then work on trying to straighten the legs back. So maybe bending and straight, bending and straight. Shaking out my shoulders. I'm going to bring my forearms down. So one forearm and then the next. I'm going to interlace my hands, bring my elbows in. My head is loose in between. It's not touching the mat. And I breathe. It's so important to get upside down. It really helps to lower your blood pressure. It helps to relax your heart. One more breath. And dropping down. I'm going to untuck the toes. I'm going to sit back and walk my hands forward. And then I'm going to go ahead and step that left foot forward again and press those hips forward. Feeling that stretch in the right front of my hip here. My left hand comes on the inside of the leg, opening up the right arm. I'm going to tuck the right arm behind my back as I press forward, feeling this in my hips. Slowing down my breath. Inhale, exhale. And switching. So right leg comes forward. I'm pressing those hips forward. My right hand comes on the inside of the leg. Left arm lifts and tucks behind the back as I press it forward, breathing. Opening up the chest towards the ceiling. Awesome. This time I step back. I'm going to separate the knees on the mat and try to sit back towards my heels. Walking forward, try to press my chin down. Another new perspective, right? We were upside down. Now we're super low on the ground like a baby or a kitten, seeing the view really low. And a great stretch for our hips. So we're going to take our right leg. I'm going to come forward so you can see first. It crosses your mat like such. All right, so my right leg is going to come across the mat. I'm going to slide my left leg as far back as I can. And you want to make sure you're not leaning left or right. You're right in the center here. The left leg is nice and long, and I'm feeling this on the side of the thigh. Maybe you stay up tall like this. Maybe you make it down to your forearms. Or maybe we're going to cross the forearms and bring the forehead down. Whichever pose you're in, I want you to just relax, try to breathe into what you're feeling in your body, calming down your thoughts. And rising up, we'll switch legs, press it back, stretch it out. And then my left leg is going to come across the mat, sliding the right leg back, trying to stay real centered here, maybe walking the hands forward. Just listen to your body. If it doesn't feel right, then you stay put, you stay back. You don't have to go further and further. It's just an option. You're going to get the same benefits. Breathe. Nice job. Downward facing dog. Pressing it back. And we bend the knees. And we try to straighten. We bend. And straighten. Bend. And straighten. Good. Let's come down to a seated posture here. We're going to bring the legs out in front. Let's inhale, reach up. And then diving forward, trying to find the ankles or the feet. It's all about the breath, right? So every exhale, I'm relaxing a little deeper into the posture. I'm going to bring my right leg into my thigh and reach for my left foot. Relaxing my forehead down, allowing my body to settle. Nice job. Switching legs, feeling the difference. My legs are starting to feel really open and warm as I reach forward, relaxing my forehead, allowing my body to settle, my mind to settle. Awesome. Rising up. So let's come back onto the knees for a moment. If you need a pillow or a block, you can place it underneath so you can sit up high. Otherwise, you're going to try to sit in between. All right, and just take a breath here. This is really deep stretch for the thighs. Again, you could be sitting on a pillow or a block so you're higher. If you get to here and it feels okay on your body, you can also walk back a little here. So maybe you get down on your forearms. And if you're sitting on a pillow or a block, just stay up and breathe. Maybe you can lay down. This is a deep stretch here. So for me right now, it's early, so that's a little too much for me, so I back out. Even if I can normally do it, that's fine. I'm gonna listen to my body. Awesome. Rising up from there, we're gonna come on to our backs. We're gonna take our right leg and cross it over. I'm gonna hug it in towards my body. This is such a good stretch here. Pulling it towards my left shoulder, in and across the body. Feels so good early morning. I'm not sure what time you're practicing, but for me right now it's early morning. This one feels really good before bed as well. Just getting these little stretches in, it's going to help you so much, I promise you. Even if you're not in the mood to do it, just get yourself on the mat, get disciplined, and just push through, and I promise at the end you'll feel great. So we're hugging in the left leg now. All right, we're gonna lay flat on our mat. We're gonna practice a breathing technique. I'm sure you remember this one. We've done it throughout the sessions. So legs come out long, palms are by our sides. Let's first just take a big inhale through the nose and let it go through the mouth. Letting go of any stress. Let's squeeze the toes and fist and open the fingers and toes. Squeeze. You can even squeeze the face and let it go. Awesome. So let's practice our breathing here to really calm down our nervous system. So nice and slow, start to breathe in, take your time, fill up your body. Hold the breath. And then exhale nice and slow. And you can go ahead and close the eyes if they're still open. Again, start to breathe in, filling up the body. Hold the breath. And exhale nice and slow. Inhale, take your time. Hold the breath and let it go as you soften your body. Exhale slow, relax, relax, relax. Again, breathe in, take your time. Hold the breath and exhale nice and slow. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale nice and slowly. Again, breathe in. Hold the breath. Exhale nice and slow. And just allow your body to settle here. Try not to do any sudden movements. Try to remain still. And just observe, how is your body doing? How do you feel? Are you relaxed? Are you calm? Have you let go of tension? Maybe the mind is settling down. Just take a moment of silence here. a nice deep breath. Inhale. Out through the mouth. Stretching overhead. Reach, 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 reach. Blinking those eyes open. We'll pull the knees into the belly, the chest, and we rock ourselves to a seated posture. Coming forward. Take a moment and just be. How do you feel? Just that small amount of movement should help you to relax, to feel well, to just cultivate more wellness into your life, adding new habits. I hope you enjoyed this session. Please keep practicing. Please keep working on your mindfulness, your body movements, your stress relief. I am here to help you. Feel free to email me at info@yogaforhealthli.com. I will see you guys real soon. Stay tuned in.